Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios, this is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, we're back. How about that? Sorry about taking the night off last night, but we are going to make up for it by doing a Sunday show. So we're still going to do the same amount of shows. We just didn't do one last night because we got one dude in Atlanta, and I went to the Spurs game, and it was about probably 2 o'clock yesterday when I realized, oh my God, the game's at 8:30. And
TNT.
I realized it was 8:30. I forgot about that. It was one of those group play, make the court look weird. Did y'all see the court last night?
It's the end season tournament, sir. Just like they do in soccer. Don't make fun of it now, sir. You like it in soccer.
I don't care about that. I'm talking about the court scene.
The court was fire.
Oh, I know. I don't hate it. I like the charcoal. It's pretty cool. No, it's at 8:30 tip is all. And I'm an old man. I like to go to bed by 11, but that didn't happen. So
great game.
Yeah, great game. Nina's son, his choir, they sang the national anthem, which was super cool. So went to the game last night. Haven't been to a game yet this season. Had a great time. And the Spurs got a nice win. So we're back after taking the night off on Tuesday. Did you see the New Orleans Pelicans court, by the way?
I did.
Dude, okay. Did you think that was fire? That was different.
It was different. Yeah, it was different. You know, it kind of gives you, Boise State Field, Oregon court, like way out there. But I think it was cool.
Yeah, it's got.
I like it because you got to let the fans know this is a different game. It's
right.
A different
Yeah,
situation.
And they used the New Orleans colors, the Zydeco voodoo with the purple and the lime yellow, which I thought is different. So, had a good time last night. Back on today. So welcome back in here. It is In the Building, and it is People I Want to Punch Wednesday. So let's get right off the top, man. We've been off since Monday. It was weird being off Tuesday, so I'm antsy to get back on tonight and do a good show. Plenty of people probably that we all want to punch, so y'all get y'all's in here. Who do y'all want to punch and why? You can jump in here on the chat with us and participate in the show that way. We want to know who your punches are, and if you want to donate money to the cause, you can always do that by jumping your asses in here and giving us a super chat tip. You can also jump onto the Love You Hard. It's the buymeacoffee.com/loveyouhardtv. LG always puts a link.
Come on, you cough up a bucket, cheap bastard.
It's also Red Kettle season. And so I posted that on my social media last night and this morning. So we've already collected almost. Last I checked, we collected almost $200 on the first day, which is pretty good. And I
That's
appreciate that,
solid.
Thunderdome.
That's solid.
But it's the giving season, so give to the kids of the Salvation Army by donating to my kettle, and give to our show and help us stay on the air and stay employed and make Christmas.
These are our
good for our
kids.
All right, and as always, if you donate $40 to the kettle, we will do any segment you want us to do for at least 5 minutes on this show. It doesn't matter what it is. Here's
I
Rudy
thought
once
this was
again.
cool. I thought this was cool when you were doing it.
Correct.
Now I'm like, only
You're
because
the
I'm
family,
getting
man.
like
That's how it goes.
it's been 11 months now, and I'm getting to know Thunderdome, and it worries me.
You're also getting used to it. It's starting to feel comfortable to you. Being uncomfortable is
Yeah.
good for you, especially as you get older.
It's great for you. It's great for you.
So let's get Rudy in a Speedo, shall we? Here's the
Nah.
thing. We have a video. We're not just on an old school radio anymore. You can see us. How about that? This is not just an audio medium. It is a visual one. And some of the topics may include anything you may be able to see, maybe certain outfits, maybe certain things you want us to reenact on our channel that's called Love You Hard TV. So get your asses into that kettle and donate $40. There's no limit. You can donate $1,000. Whatever 1,000 divided by 40 is, that's how many topics you get to pick, and we'll oblige you, all for the kids of the Salvation Army. All right, let's get to punches, man. You got one? You got one? I do.
You go first.
All right, let's see. You know what? I want to punch Woody Johnson tonight, the funny named idiot owner of the New York Jets. You know, it's funny. Like we have obviously we focus on what goes on up in the Metro Sex and the buffoonery and the clown show that is that. And the crazy thing is, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I am. In defense of Jerry, he's not even the worst. As shitty as he is and as bad for business as he is, I mean, Woody Johnson, that is a circus up there with the Jets. They haven't won anything either in forever. And they suck every year. And he's more meddling than Jerry. If he's at least as meddling, if not more. Comes down today that he actually told the Jets he wanted Aaron Rodgers benched a few weeks ago. And the coaching staff said no. Then all of a sudden, Robert Saleh got fired. I mean, at least in Dallas, Jerry he wants his old washed up running back to get more time because he likes him so much. In New York, you got the owner literally telling him, "Hey, I know we gave Aaron Rodgers, the future Hall of Famer, a stupid contract. I want him benched." And when the coaching staff's like, "No," Saleh gets fired, and then the GM got fired this week too. It's a worse scene with the Jets than it is with the clickbaits, and that takes some doing. So I want to punch Woody Johnson.
Okay.
Johnson.
He's an idiot.
Let me ask this though: while you're punching him, is he right? Is he right? Should Aaron be benched? Is he right? I mean, meddling. I'm not disagreeing with the meddling. I think owners should let coaches coach. But if we put, like, let's just say an anonymous upper management person felt like Aaron Rodgers should be benched, is he right?
Is it about being right or not, or not crossing lines, ethical lines? Like Mr. Rooney would never tell Mike Tomlin to bench Russ and play Justin Fields, even if Russ were playing like crap. It's just there's just some moral lines that they don't cross. I guess it's an opinion, you know. It's an opinion about ethics and how you handle a football club. And here's the thing: if the Jets had won the Super Bowl any time in the last 50 years, then maybe Johnson would have a little bit more cred. But they haven't won jack shit. So why don't you stay out of the room, dude? You're on coach number. How many coaches have they had in the last 20 years? 15.
A lot.
Yeah, I mean the problem is
they're 3-8. He has a QBR of like somewhere in the 50s.
Yeah, he needs to retire. He's washed for sure.
Again, I agree with you. I think owners should meddle behind closed doors.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Run Tyrod
Like,
Taylor out
I
there?
mean, he is paying him.
Yes,
The
he
boss
is.
don't get no say. The boss don't get no say so.
Well, when
You know, I
Woody
love
Johnson,
to play devil's advocate. You know,
I know
love
you
that.
do. I understand. Now, if this is, let's say, like the Hunts, it's funny, they would never do this, but they've won a bunch of championships and they kind of know what they're doing as an ownership group. So if the Hunts do it, okay, maybe you still don't agree with it, but it's not as ridiculous as when an idiot like Woody Johnson does it, because it's what he's done forever. And he's the reason why the Jets don't win, is because the culture up there is dog crap. You know what I mean? So that's my punch tonight, Woody Johnson. Who you punching? Anybody else?
Drum roll for the 13th
geez.
time. Brrr. LeBron James. Hey, man. And this is not a LeBron punch. This is a universal punch. And if I'm punching LeBron James for it, imagine what I feel like Tommy or Susie from customer service does. How I feel about them when Tommy or Susie from customer service does it. If you're going to take a break from social media, you don't have to send us an announcement. Just go away. We'll realize it. I got a couple buddies that, because politics were whipping their ass, I was like, damn, I haven't seen such and such in a minute. They just left. They're like, yo, and I hit them up like, yo, man, I tried to send you something. What's up? Oh, man, there was too much going on politically. I couldn't take it anymore. I left. And I was like, damn. In my mind, I was like, it was pretty cool that you didn't have to tell your 26 followers that you were leaving. Now, LeBron has 217,338,000 followers. Like, I get it in some way, shape, or form. And I'm surprised it took this much. Normally, he kind of goes, zero dark 23 come playoff time, and he doesn't do any social come
good.
playoff time.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. But, I'm sure it was okay for LeBron. Like, he could take it. Like when it was him. But now social media is turned in. Every time he logs on, I know, because it's his son, his algorithm gives him everything possible about his son. So I get it, because it's a lot of negativity in the air about his son. So I get that, the sense, I get why he wants to go away. It's like, dude, this is consuming me. I'm getting pissed off. I want to go choke somebody, because it's your baby. And when it becomes to your babies, I don't care who they are, what they've done wrong. Jeffrey Dahmer's mama went on Oprah and was like, my baby's a good boy. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter. That's your baby. Yeah. So I get why, because it ain't about him. It ain't about the Lakers. He's heard it all. LeBron has heard it all. But when every time you log on to Twitter, X, Instagram, and all you see is people hating on your son, that takes a different toll on you.
Hey,
so
Twitter
I get why he left. I'm punching him for announcing it. Like, bro, you ain't got to announce it. You LeBron. You've earned your stripes. You could do what you want. If your followers, they're gonna love you anyway. I don't need the announcement, is all I'm saying. But I know why he left. LeBron has heard everything under the sun. Phil Jackson calling his group of agents a posse. Shut up and dribble. I don't want to hear that, but like, he's heard it all. But now that every day you log on, you got to hear people talking shit about your son. That's a lot to deal with. Your first, and you love all your kids. You got 3 kids, but your firstborn, you named him after you. I get it. Just miss me with the announcement. And that goes for Tommy in customer service and Susie, the bank teller. Like, just go away. We'll finally, like, we'll at some point we'll realize it. You don't have to announce it. Just leave. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, people that like people have bumper stickers that say like, "Yeah, I'm a feisty woman." No, you're not, or you wouldn't stick a bumper sticker on your car to tell us all. You're a fake feisty woman. can't stand people that announce who they are as people. Whatever. When you have to tell us you're going to do something, it's not sincere.
Right.
So what Rudy's talking about, for those who don't know, is earlier today, a guy called Rich Kleiman, who is Kevin
There you go.
Durant. He's KD's longtime manager. He runs all KD's business affairs, runs his foundation, all that. Rich is a very, very respected dude in pro sports. Has a badass podcast called The Boardroom, all this kind of thing, and he works for KD. He's KD's Maverick Carter, since we're tying LeBron into this.
Or Rich Paul, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. So Rich Kleiman, he wrote earlier today on social media. He wrote, "With so much hate and negativity in the world today, it confuses me why some of national sports media still think that the best way to cover sports is through negative takes. We can all acknowledge that sports is the last part of society that universally brings people together. So why can't the coverage do the same? It's only clickbait when you say it. When the platform is so big, you can make the change and allow us an all escape and for real life negativity, blah, blah, blah." He writes, "I, for one, find it all a waste of breath. The Olympics and JJ and Bron show was the future of what this can and should all be." So he gives a shout out to JJ Redick's pod he did with LeBron. LeBron retweets that and writes, "Amen," all caps. And then moments later, LeBron follows that by writing, quote, "And with that said, I'll holla at y'all, getting off social media for the time being. Y'all take care." I mean, these guys, see, this is the bullshit part about it. I'm gonna double down with your punch on LeBron. Not only do you have to announce it, dude, these damn ball players live in such a fake world. They want to be able to give all the opinions they want, but you don't get to give one about them or their team because you're a hater. And that's bullshit. And that makes you look weak. Once again, and I love LeBron, and you and I have argued as I think he's the best ball player there's ever been. I don't want to go down that road tonight. The point is, I love LeBron's game. And I love his passion. I think he has a good heart. I think he really does want to give back. I think he's a future owner. I think I like LeBron James a lot. What keeps me from loving him is that so often he comes off as an asshole, a hypocrite. Dude, you don't get to go to Kamala Harris's rally and pitch her for president. And I can't say shit about your son because he sucks and he goes 2 for 8 in the D League.
Major asshole.
I'm a hater. You're gonna bag on Xi Jinping and jump on China and all this kind of thing, and then you're gonna defend the NBA. Then when people come back at you with an opinion, you get upset and call them haters. No, that ain't how it works. This is America. We all have the right to say what we want to.
It's like, imagine if, like, a perfect example, Laura Ingraham, when she told LeBron to shut up and dribble.
She was an idiot.
No, she was an idiot. But what I'm saying is, like, athletes don't want you and I. Athletes don't want you and I's of the world, Mike and Rudy's of the world, to criticize them because we never played. Well, if we're gonna play by those rules, then y'all can't speak on politics. And it's all stupid, right? It's all stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't get mad at Laura Ingraham for telling you don't know shit about politics and we don't want to hear from you, and then turn around and tell us, well, y'all never played. How dare you criticize me? It's the same thing. We should all be able to have an opinion. Like, it can't be all good. It's never going to be all good. And again, this ain't about, KD is a whole other story. KD is just an asshole. I love KD's game, but KD's just an asshole that lives in this weird world where he thinks anybody that never played pro basketball. Well, hell, even the people that play pro basketball. Remember, he was mad at Chuck and Shaq and Kenny.
Sure.
He was doing interviews.
Sure.
Like KD lives in this world where nobody should say anything bad about him. Like
Never.
LeBron, he's in a different world. He's in a different category because he takes his heat like a man. But especially LeBron, you have an opinion on everything. Everything. And you said, and LeBron said, this is another reason why I'm like upset with LeBron. You were sitting at home on a night off, and you were like, I'm sitting here watching League Pass, and Bronny is definitely better than a lot of these guys in the NBA. This is pretty much laughable. So once you say that, just like once you said you were the greatest of all time, it opens up the door for a whole different type of scrutiny. There's a whole different type of scrutiny when you're making fun of the guys that are actually on NBA rosters and you're saying your son's better than them. And then we're like, okay, let's see. And then we see and we're like, nah, he really not that nice. And now you mad? But I get it, that's your baby. But then if you don't want us talking about basketball and your son, then you might have to shut up and dribble. Because it's the same premise. It's the same premise.
Yep.
I'm just trying to call a spade a spade.
Right. And I'm with you on KD, except I'll defend him. I'll defend KD on this. KD rarely gives opinions about anything. He don't like when you criticize him, but he ain't put his business out there. LeBron puts his business out there. KD did not single-handedly force the Phoenix Suns to draft his family member and give him a guaranteed contract. LeBron is butthurt over something that he's butthurt, and I'm not surprised at all because again, these guys live in a different world. They have their own echo chamber. And when other things get into their little echo chamber, then we're haters, And he thinks that I didn't play. Well, this week you and me together we're working on 5,000 subscribers to our channel. They care about what we think about basketball. So suck it, LeBron. I mean, I have 30 million followers, but my 5,000 they want to hear what I think, and I'm going to tell them because I get paid to do so.
Amen.
All right, Orlando Kell, my man. Shout out to the official family lawyer of. In the building, it is Orlando Kell. God forbid you ever needed a family lawyer. In the future, I can see Bronny wanting to divorce LeBron.
No shit.
You set me up for failure and all this ridicule. You should have just let me stay at USD. I'm kidding. If you ever need a family lawyer, whether you're going to divorce parents or you're going to divorce your old lady, Orlando Zogard, call him. It is 210-775-4995, or you can directly email this man at orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. All right, what's up? Isaac III just donated $20 in that super chat. Wemby and Castle have me in my Spurs feels again. Future looks bright. Love the show. God bless you guys. Let it be known that the curse did not show up last night.
I brought this up in our text.
3 starters out. No Wemby, no Vassell, no Sohan, and beat a team with one of the best records in the NBA. Granted, Chet's out too, but one of the top 10 players in the world, Shea, he was out there and had 30-some-odd points, and we whooped their ass. That was good. I liked what I saw. Keldon Johnson went off last night, and I bagged on him a lot. I've been hard on him. And most of y'all didn't think he'd even be on the team anymore by now, and he was great last night. So, yes, I was in the house. Good to see. Had several people come up and say hello. Good to see some Thunderdumbers and some subscribers and stuff. And what I like to hear, and I had 2 or 3 people last night come up and go, hey, I'm in the building. I love that, man. Y'all keep that coming. So that was nice to see.
I love it.
So shout out, and the Spurs, they won a nice game last night, hovering around 500. Just wait till we get all of our horses back. You watch. We're going to challenge for that 8 spot. We are. I think so.
I know. And I did say this. What's today? Wednesday. I said on Monday I would retract my punch if he sat out last night's game. I'll retract my punch from Monday because I guess Wemby is really hurt. But I know Adam Silver, like, damn, we put y'all on TNT. It's an in-season tournament game, and no Wemby.
What the fuck is this?
Yep.
What is this? Like, I mean,
well,
but
have you ever clicked knees though with somebody? It hurts.
No. It's a different type of hurt. And then
when you were playing soccer, did you ever click knees? Surely you did.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only that,
you're sore for a week after that, at least.
Yeah, we found out last week the plans are in motion for a $4 billion arena or whatever we want to say,
sir.
$3 billion. So, like Parcells, like Parcells, like Jerry, when he hired Parcells, like, let me get this new stadium. Then if Parcells wants to walk, let's get this new arena. And then if Wemby wants to walk. So let's keep him healthy. Let's keep him healthy until we break ground on this new arena. Let's get him signed to one extension before we get this new arena. So I get them handling him with gloves. Absolutely. But I have close sources to me that have seen the great Greg Popovich down at the Rock.
Really?
So I can't
the news sounder, LG? My goodness.
A great journalist never reveals his sources. But I have sources close to in the building.
Way to bury the lead there, dude. We're 30 minutes in.
Yeah, like last week, someone saw Pop down at the Rock. So he's moving around.
Okay. Good to hear.
It's great to hear.
Very good to hear. Okay, well, so we're reporting this. This is Love You Hard TV reports this. Yeah, we're reporting that?
Well, according to sources.
Correct. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I don't want to speak it like it's fact.
I'm taking credit to our sources.
It said in the building sources.
Thank you.
You're damn right.
Good to hear.
You're damn right.
Interesting. Okay.
Shout out to Mike and Rudy's side Twitch, who just subscribed on Twitch.
Nice. Shout out. Thank you, man.
Hey,
Keep
dog,
it coming.
come on, bro.
It's a great name.
Side Twitch. I like it. It's a great name. I love that.
LG, are you in your room this time? Last time you were in the kitchen. You don't want to bother anybody?
Yeah, they up there watching Netflix, so.
What are they watching?
They're watching Warrior.
It is.
That Bruce Lee story.
Oh, okay. It is what you're watching Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it is. Warrior's a good series. I'd check it out if I were you on Netflix. They took a bunch of short stories that Bruce Lee wrote and made it into a series.
Really?
I made Bruce Lee.
He wrote it.
I think my era of people, I want to say, let's say 40 to 55. Bruce Lee is one of our heroes, right?
Yeah.
Then you definitely need to watch it.
Okay. He's one of our heroes. We all jumped off the top bunk of our cousin's bunk bed trying to be Bruce Lee.
That's how I got this scar right here.
You see what I'm saying? We had the pajamas with the footies. And my pajamas with the footies, with the white slippery bottoms, you couldn't tell me I wasn't Bruce when I had on the slippery bottom pajamas. Shit.
That reminds me, we're on YouTube, Spotify, Twitch, X, all of them. Jazz is in here. I guess iHeart too. They can't fire the non-paid podcasters, only the paid employees at iHeart.
Well, we're doing them a favor by providing programming for them free of charge.
No shit. When are we going to tell them fuck you? When are we going to get off their platform, LG?
I can pull it, but I'm doing it for the listeners and the viewers.
All right, well, that's
I can pull it anytime.
That's fine. At some point,
we'll stay.
Okay.
Let's build it first.
You're welcome.
And then we'll start. Then we'll play Jenga. Once we start building it, we can play Jenga. Yeah.
Fair enough. That's fine. I'm fine. I'm just at some point though.
Hey, if Mike, you weren't here yet. It was when we were getting the barn. We were getting the AT&T Center. Well, South SWB Center, SWBC Center. You would vote in favor, right? If it comes down to a vote and like we getting taxed, would you? You've let us, would you vote in favor of a new arena if it caused us to help the younger Holtz pay for it?
I've done a 180 on this.
I would, because it's the only thing we got. And I saw what happened to Seattle. See, Seattle has other shit, so they could play hardball. I'm not willing to play hardball. I know that's all we have. We got the rodeo, we got the Riverwalk, and we got Fiesta. And of course the Spurs. If we lose the Spurs, we're down the rodeo, Fiesta, and the Riverwalk. That's not enough for me. So I would vote in favor of taxing some whack-ass tourists on the hotel or whatever the hell they decide to do it on. I would vote in favor. What do you think? What do you mean 180?
Well, I did a 180 because there was a time where I told you, hell no. If some bitches want their own arena, they can build it themselves. I'm struggling along here making $25,000 a year. I would raise my taxes for no fucking billionaire ball club. This is what I would have told you 20 years ago. Now,
got you.
If I were a New Yorker, I would have the same opinion. This is the number one media market in the world. We gotta have. If you can't build an arena yourself here in Midtown Manhattan, you shouldn't be owning the New York whoever's. But like you said, this is familia. We're different. So yes, I am pro. And we're talking about what are we talking about? Half a cent.
Come on, bro.
I'm pro, and I live in inner city San Antonio. I'm Bexar County. I'm San Antonio proper. Yeah, I'm a yes on that. Just like I'm a yes on the Missions ballpark too, and that's not because I know them and I work there. I sincerely believe that because we ain't got a lot of town.
I was just gonna say
I would. Go ahead, LG. No, I also think I wish UTSA, and they all get mad at me, but I'm right. If they would build an outdoor near campus stadium that seated about 35,000, that would be
not even that many. Not even that many. Not even that.
Whatever.
Many.
If we had what Texas State had, that would be the shit. The shit. And I wouldn't mind as a city taxpayer helping do that either. Just for the record, all of our team, we're a small market team. We don't have a lot of corporate money. The people in this town that do want to keep the sports clubs here, the ones we have, we should step up and help them keep it. I know that's probably a hot sports opinion, but that you asked my opinion. I'm a yes on all three of them: Missions, UTSA, and of course Spurs.
What's up, LG?
I'd vote for it because if you could see what it looks like here in downtown Atlanta with the State Farm Arena right next to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, right next to the College Football Hall of Fame.
Badass.
You can walk to all of it. It's all centralized. It looks amazing. Denver has it that way. Even Arlington has it kind of like that. We need to be like that.
I agree.
I did Army, Navy, and Philly. Philly's like that, LG. It's the Link, the Sixers, and the Phillies. Like, I mean, from a drone, it looks like this. Looks like this. Mm-hmm. And it's dope. It's dope. It's super dope. I love it. Like, we want to be big time. We got to do big time shit. As simple as that. There's no way around it. Because we're the biggest little city in America.
Correct.
But that's because of the people in charge. I'm not gonna.
San Antonio.
I would vote if it comes to that. I don't know if it's even gonna come to that. I'm not gonna get on these old ass people that make decisions in San Antonio that don't know shit about moving the city forward. I'm not gonna get on those people. I would vote in favor. I don't want to lose the show because I get emotional. I get mad about it because I love my city. And let's move on.
Very good. Drew Show's in here with $2.47. Old men like that late night tip. Play Mr. Taylor. Thank you. Thank you. Drew, won't you donate $40 to whatever it is you like to spend? So we put it in the kettle so we can do a segment. Homeboy. Oh, here's another 247. How would we know he's Spurs Jesus if you don't say? Why you got to bring that son of a bitch up in here again, man? What else we got in here? We read Isaacs. He donated money. All right. What else we got up in here? People are okay. We got the debate about stadiums.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was just asking you because we were. I don't know. My bad.
No, no. It's as a topic we're going to have until this first thing gets agreed to. You know.
We didn't do all this shit for Wemby to stay on East Houston Street.
By the way, since we brought up stadiums, you know what? F the San Antonio ISD. By the way. One of the worst.
What's going on? What happened?
Somebody
they're just punched
hardball.
them. What happened?
Well, the Missions, and again, I'm a Missions employee. All right, so take that for what you want. But I don't bullshit in here. I come in here and tell folks like I think it is, no matter who don't like it. The day I stop telling the truth, I won't do these shows anymore. So the Missions need part of their the lot they're going to build the stadium on includes a parking garage that they want to buy from the SAISD so they can level it and build a better one or whatever they want to do there. That might be part of the parking lot or part of the stadium. And so even though the city council's already approved the new stadium downtown, SAISD owns that property at this point, and they're acting like assholes, and they're asking for the moon. They want this $45 million academic center built. Y'all motherfuckers ain't done academics in the SAISD since the day I moved to this city in 2007. It's one of the worst shit-ass big market school districts in America, full of corruption. Half your schools are half empty because your district's dog shit.
Didn't they just close half their schools?
Yes, because they suck. They're taking advantage of the missions and where they want to build a stadium by trying to get money so they can pay their superintendents and their shit-ass school board and their bullshit administrators. The San Antonio ISD is ass, and they don't deserve anything. Punch every member of the San Antonio ISD board and the superintendent. I forget the son of a bitch's name. They're just trying to they're glad-handed that they want more money in their own pockets. They don't give two shits about them kids. And, email me all you want. Come on the show, superintendent. Come on and tell me I'm wrong. Let's talk. Because I moved here in 2007. I wouldn't send my worst enemy's kid to a school in that shit-ass district. Golly, get me started on some bullshit soapbox. That district is dog shit. There's a reason why we don't have one big SAISD. Like Dallas has DISD. It covers the whole city. You know why we have a north side and a northwest and an Alamo Heights and all these other little districts all over? Because they don't want to be associated with that shitty ass district. It's corrupt as hell. I wish the city would step in and run every son of a bitch and slap Dick, Tom, and Harry out of that whole place, fire them all, and start over. The San Antonio ISD is dog shit. Horrible. Terrible. And it's why people want to send their kids to charter schools and live in that part of the city, because they don't trust y'all's asses, because you suck. Thank you.
Dude, you know what? I gotta
Booyah.
Mike. No, I'm trying to think about this. I'm trying to think about how I want to word this.
You wouldn't send any of your baby girls to shit school.
No, what I'm saying is, like, a part of me, like, give me a high African American population school district in America. Let's say inner city Detroit. Okay.
All right.
If a school district in Detroit that, like a DISD, Detroit Independent School District, they got a bunch of African American kids that don't got the same books, don't got the same learning, same teachers, same food, and the Lions wanted the stadium and a piece of their property, a part of me would be happy to see somebody trying to do something for those kids. Well, first of all, any kid. Like, let me not do black. Let me not do black, white, Hispanic. Just do something for underprivileged. Let's use the word underprivileged. For underprivileged kids, even if it's bullshit and they're never going to get it. Because if the school district doesn't ask for this money to make things better, who is? It ain't going to be the athletes. It ain't going to be the rappers. It's not going to be, there's not enough barbecue plate sales. Like, if the school district don't ask for the world to make things better for these underprivileged kids, who will? Now, if you telling me that they'll take the $45 million and not get better books and not get better facilities and rebuild these schools and get better lunches, if they're not going to do that with the $45 million, then I'm with you. But if they're really going to put that $45 million into making these schools into places that kids want to go and kids can learn and kids can get good nourishment, a part of me is all for that, Mike. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
First of all, the majority of that district is Hispanic.
Okay, that's and I fully understand that. That's why part of me, I just use the word.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
That's the word I want to use. That's the word I want to use.
Many are underprivileged. But I don't trust them to do right with that money. This is a money grab.
That's a different argument. Then.
They are taking advantage of the missions moving downtown by jumping on the opportunity to put more money in their wallets. If they really wanted to help them kids and do better, they would have figured it out by now after all these years. I couldn't. When I first moved to town, I didn't know anything about the area, not the education. And I had my two bigs were elementary school. They're grown kids now, but so I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about districts. So I sat down when we had agreed to come to the ticket in 2007. And I started. Well, let me see where we're going to go to school. Like, what side of town should I live on? I was naive. I didn't know. I just went to SAISD and started looking at their schools, where they're located in the city, data, test scores. Now, I'm not terribly concerned with that. But
no, I know what you mean. I know
what
you. Yeah. You're just doing your research, doing your
and I'm like,
damn,
this district. Right. This is not a great district. This is a bad district. We're talking San Antonio ISD, a city this huge. How can it have such low numbers across the board? Then I realized, there's a North Side ISD. There's a Northeast ISD. Oh, wow, there's a Windcrest. You know what I'm saying? Then I realized, shit, SAISD is only the
because
south.
You were coming from Dallas, where it was just one big community.
Yeah, and same in Fort Worth's the same. Fort Worth ISD is the entire city limits. I didn't realize how broken off the districts are in our town. And now I realize, no wonder that parents wanted a North Side ISD and a Northeast ISD, because that district's dog shit, which means they've been dog shit for decades. And like LG said, half the schools are empty. It's the parents taking the kids out of the schools. So if you told me you're going to take that money, and then they want an annual, they want Graham Weston and Urban Weston, the company building the new Missions ballpark, to give them an annual stipend of ridiculous amounts of money. So we want a stipend every year. We want a brand new parking lot. We want $45 million to build this new academic center that will go over budget, and it's going to wind up being 65, not 45. If I trusted them to do right by the kids, no problem, because it ain't like Graham Weston ain't good for it, and Randy Smith and Mr. Cohen and all these people that work for the organizations wanting to build the ballpark. I just don't trust AIS, and it looks like it's just an opportunistic money grab by these chon-chons down there on the south side. It's bullshit.
I just know what, and you know what, Mike, everything you're saying may be fair. I'm going off of what I know, what happens to kids that don't have an education center, don't have a park, don't have a swimming 100%. Pool. Like I know what those kids turn into. So, but if you feel like it's going to be some BS, then I think that's a whole different argument. But if there was some way the missions could ensure that their money went to those things and they could oversee the project, then I would be all for it. But this is, they got to also remember, they also got to remember, this is the Missions, not the Dodgers, not the Spurs. You know what I mean? This isn't the Cowboys. Like $45 million to the Missions is I don't care who the investors are. I don't care who the investors are. I don't care if it's David Robinson and Manu Ginobili, Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens. I don't care. When you're talking about a AA baseball team, $45 million plus yearly stipends that's a whole different ballpark for what they're doing. Right.
The city would help with that 45. It wouldn't just be the missions people. The city would also pay a chunk of that. But again, it just looks like a money grab, man. It just looks like a money grab. If you could have gotten better by now, you would have. And the mission shouldn't have to pay your ass, because even if let's say the city's not doing right by the district, and kids are not being treated fairly.
Or the state ain't. The state, whoever's responsible.
Whatever it is.
That's above my pay grade, right.
It ain't the local baseball team shouldn't be held responsible for that.
But if they want a piece of their land, right? That's what this is about.
You want to act like they want to get paid like it's 10 pieces of land. It's one. I just think it looks awful. It makes SAISD look terrible, and they have looked terrible for years and years and years. Certainly in the years that I've lived here, and it's a bad look. It's a terrible look. All right, that's it. I mean, we didn't even get up.
That was good. It was good stuff.
No, it's good. It's all good. I'm passionate about that, because I'm passionate about. I got kids. I'm passionate about public schools. I wish that we didn't have so many kids running to charter schools and private schools, But at the end of the day, parents have to do what's right for their kids. Even if they're in a district where it's being treated unfair and Greg Abbott's an asshole, I still got, sorry, that's not my problem. I got to send my kid to a good school now. So I'm going to find a way to get my kid up in Northeast or Northside or Alamo Heights or whatever I got to do. I'm going to do that no matter the circumstances. And I'm not going to, the local baseball team shouldn't be held accountable for 50 years of shit districting, no matter whose fault that is. It's a money grab. It's an opportunistic money grab by SAISD. And again, I invite anybody to come on here. And I know I was ugly because I'm passionate about this topic. I'll be fine. We won't cuss. I invite
we can have a conversation. We could just have a conversation. We don't have to be.
We'll come down to the office. I'm happy to do so. I want to know why you want $1 million on the dollar over a parking garage and a little bit of land. Come on, man. Anyway, that's it. All right, what else today? We got appearances coming up.
We are
excited, man. This is gonna be. I got to get my lives into. We'll make Slackers. We'll make Slackers the sponsor of SAISD Missions Talk and Ballpark Talk. Thank you to Slackers, the official sports bar of In the Building. 5 locations, Med Center, got Nacogdoches, got Thousand Oaks, North Star Mall on Rector, and you got the downtown St. Mary's location. Here's to all the guys over at Slackers, continuing our relationship with those guys. Yes, sir.
And don't forget, for those looking to hang out tonight, Slackadoches, the one off Nacogdoches, does their weekly Wednesday night beer pong tournament. They got they're up to like almost 20 teams every Wednesday. So you may not be able to make it tonight. They got free food that starts at 9, but just a heads up, every Wednesday, if you're a beer pong guy or gal, Slackadoches does a huge tournament every Wednesday. Cash prizes, free food. So just know, Slackadoches Wednesday beer pong. It's a thing. It's a big thing over there. They don't just do, oh, hey, what you need? They do different stuff every week, and every Wednesday, Slackadoches beer pong.
Outstanding. All right. We are going to be out and about on Sunday. It's another remote. We've been out. We're out there, man. We're working it. We're out there talking to the people, and I'm looking forward to this one. On Sunday from noon to 2 in the building with all 3 of us will be broadcasted live from the San Antonio Auto and Truck Show from the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. And we're going to have a pretty primo hookup. I'm going to go on Friday morning and get the lay of the land, see where we're going to be, and then I'll report back so y'all will know where to go because LG's going to have to set up out there. And we're looking to have a pretty cool setup out there on Sunday. So if y'all come by and see us. It is the Auto and Truck Show all weekend long, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be out there on Sunday. The most innovative cars from all these different manufacturers and companies. Stuff coming off the lot. LG's got a chub for that new Lexus right there. Look at that thing. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But we'll be there Sunday.
Long. And we're going to be out there. I'm going to go out there on Friday just because they have a little media session, so I can just see where we're going because that's a giant convention center. And we'll be out there, all 3 of us, on Sunday from noon to 2 at the San Antonio Auto Show. So get your butts out there. If you're going to the auto show, come on Sunday. Ain't no reason to watch no damn Cowboy game.
What time do those losers
They're going to get
play?
rolled.
Oh, they play at 3.
Is it noon?
No, they play at 12. Yeah.
You ain't gonna miss nothing. They're gonna get run off the field by Washington because the Commanders haven't played great in the last couple of weeks. This was a get right game for Wash. As then the Cowboys have to come play the short week against the Giants on Thursday. I ain't watching Sunday. I'm gonna be at the auto show. I ain't watching Thursday because it's Thanksgiving and I'm not gonna ruin my birthday week watching them play the New York Giants. So I don't give a shit. Y'all come to the auto show and let's talk cars on In the Building on Sunday from noon to 2 here on Love You Hard TV. All right, what else today? Texas Cheer Liquors, one of our other big sponsors. We love y'all hard. Rudy's always got the sign representing in the background. We got 7 of those locations. We sell a lot of, I don't know how your store does, but I worked at the one on Boulevardy and Evans. We sold a lot of that Santo tequila.
Oh, that's Guy Fieri's. Well, he's the face of it. First of all, none of these celebrities own the tequila. They get signed as the brand ambassador. So Guy Fieri is the face of Santos Tequila, and it is an additive-free tequila, which is a big deal in
Correct.
this health-conscious world we live in. We
Yes,
have
sir.
the añejo, we have the reposado, and we have the mezcal, and we have the blanco, and we have the blanco. So, yeah, we got the Santos for you, whatever you need. And this Thanksgiving week coming up, man, so it's going to be busy. Get in there and get your stuff, man, for Friendsgiving and for Thanksgiving.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Sir, you've been called out by one Renee used to be sing. She's married now. She called you out. I was on the phone with AD, and she was there, and she was in the background saying, Rudy, ask Mike, where are my mallets that he used to use to hammer in the signs?
Girl, I ain't worked there in almost a year. What are you talking about?
She said you got her mallet. She's almost positive.
I do not have nobody's mallet. I put that in the. I put that back in the back, like always. What do I need a mallet for? And I wouldn't steal.
She said she's almost. She didn't say you stole it. She just said you may have like accidentally.
You better ask that. No, that dude named James. He stole it. I didn't steal it. Ask James. He still worked there. His ass stole it. I didn't steal that mallet.
You didn't steal it, mallet. She's like,
well, I didn't accidentally forget to take it back. No, I don't have a mallet. I would have noticed by now, and I would have taken it back to her. I don't want to be too mean to her because I don't want her husband calling me. That man.
Yeah, you don't want Mr. Ripley on your ass.
Matter of fact,
he's a detective. He's trained to dig up shit. Yeah, he's trained to dig up shit.
Let me go in and backtrack and say, you know what? Perhaps I did keep it on accident. Let me take a look at all my possessions and see if I can't find it. Let me make sure I didn't accidentally keep it on accident. But I do not believe that I did, but I will triple check just for Renee and look for the mountain. No, I brought up Santos.
She didn't. Yeah, go ahead. Why you bring up Santos?
It's Guy Fieri and it's also Sammy Hagar, who's the former lead singer.
Oh, yes.
You're
Remember right.
Sammy? So there could be a shortage because they had 2 full 18-wheelers full of Santos get hijacked by Mexican drug lords at the border. A couple of weeks ago. They just let this out. There will be a shortage of Santos. 2 full semi trucks full of their hooch got ripped off by Mexicans.
This is
that ain't racist. They really were Mexicans.
Hey, life's a risk.
This is a great conversation. Let me tell you why.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you 2 sides to this. Now, the most popular tequila on earth right now is Fortaleza. Fortaleza, for whatever reason, is super popular. Well, that tequila is also being hijacked frequently by the cartel. So that I'm just throwing that out there that Santos may not be moving a whole bunch. So let's say the cartel is jacking it. So we can get popular. So we can get popular like Fortaleza did. Like, oh, there's a shortage. Like, we got to get this Santos. Let's get our name out there. Like, I'm not saying these things didn't happen. I know it happened and it came on. I'm just saying Fortaleza got super popular when the cartels decided this is the tequila of our choice. This is what we want to drink. And now it's a shortage, and now you can get it at Texas Cheer Liquor for a small price of $299, which, speaking of Fortaleza. Unless you're with our rewards program, and then we could work something out if you got the right amount of points. So I ain't saying Santos is on some bullshit, but Santos might be on some bullshit.
Can I get kidnapped for a month by the cartel?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, make me popular. Like, who is this Rudy J?
I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
That's like Santos is good. Fortaleza is good, but if you feel like the cartel, people feel like the gangsters are drinking it, or the rappers, or the athletes. Next thing you know, watch. I bet you Santos. I bet you. I'm gonna ask AD. I'm gonna ask AD over the next couple of weeks. Hey, are Santos sales up across the country, not just with Texas Cheer? I want to see if this shit works. I want to see if this shit's working.
We may have to fake. We have to get LG deported back to Tokyo.
Yeah, man. I don't think the cartel jacking Santos, bro.
That's interesting take on your.
You can get no. I can get Santos. I can get Santos in my backyard, man. Like I can find that shit anywhere. Ain't nobody jacking that shit. I'm calling bullshit on Santos.
Guy Fieri was
I'm calling bullshit on Santos, bro. Ain't nobody trying to jack that shit.
Fieri, if he's lying, he put on a good front. Fieri was like all upset about it. Like, I don't want to have to let people go. And it takes 36 months, but from the time the agave plant gets planted to the time it gets put into the bottle and delivered to the store, it's a 36-month process. And it's just 3 years down the drain. He was lamenting all that.
So just say you had to fire some people because the shit ain't moving.
Let's move some 818 for AD, shall we? We got to
sell. Yeah, let's do it.
What do we got rest of the month? We got that 818 tequila. Reposado, $34.99 a bottle, which is really, really nice price. Got that Redemption Rye, $24.99 a bottle for the rest of the month of November, which is also a nice price. And if you're a wine drinker, I had me a nice glass of red tonight. I'm still working on that. Still working on that Diablo. Well, how do you say it? Casillero Diablo. All that.
Casillero de Diablo.
All that's on sale too. Rest of the month, we can get any of the brands too, any of the kind, Cab, Pinot, Merlot, Malbec. All you can get all that stuff. Every bottle is just $9.99. If you want to get 2 of them, and maybe you're a red, maybe you're a ladies of white, go in there and get 2 of them for $14.99 at any of the 7 Texas cheer liquors all over San Antonio, Texas, including the one up in Barney, Texas. It's in the building. All right, what else before we get out of here tonight? What's your take on Mike Irvin swearing to all that is holy that if the Cowboys were to offer their job to Dion, that he would
draft Shador.
He would absolutely.
And if they draft Shador.
Correct. They would take it. He would say yes. Dion backpedaled this week like he was covering Jerry Rice and said that's not true. But what's your take on that?
Well, look. Damn, bro. Like I like the playmaker a lot. I like Michael Irvin a lot. But I know Mike indulges. So
maybe he had too much of that Santos.
But look, like shit, ain't nobody drinking that shit. That's not true.
It's okay. I tried to get Santos on board earlier this year.
I'm kind of salty with the Santos San Antonio reps. So
that's
not fair.
I am
that's
too.
Not fair. But I don't know. If Dion, I do feel like a part of me says Dion told at a private conversation with Michael Irvin and told him, if they take Shador and they want to pay me $12-13 million and I could just be at the house and prosper, yes. Gosh darn it. Yes, I'd take that job. It's the Cowboys. I'd consider it, Mike. You know? Yeah, part of me believes that, but a part of me also kind of be like, yo, Mike do a lot of podcasting. You ain't got to be super professional. You know, you might, I don't know. You know, I'm kind of sniffly. My allergies are acting up. So I never know what to think with Mike.
Since we're on the conspiracy theory train tonight, it's possible they're doing all this shit to get Colorado to pay Dion more money next year.
A great point.
It'll be that too. I wish I had a job where I was making millions and I played my employer to make even more millions. We're going to get there. We're going to get there one of these days. You wanted to get into Micah Parsons too, and then we were texting on.
We don't have to. Micah, he was on with Trayvon Diggs on his pod, and he was like, "Hey, Trayvon, I hate that the score doesn't reflect how good of a team we are." Mm-hmm. And I was like, I couldn't even punch him because I'm like, yo, I don't even know if I take this dude seriously. Like, Zimmerman's doing a great job. We're a better team than that score indicated Monday night. I just hate that the score ended up like that because we're actually a better team than that. And I'm just like, what team are you watching on tape?
I'm done with him. Totally done. I'm so indifferent on Micah Parsons. See, there's a guy that gives a lot of opinions, and I'm sick of him. At least to bring this full circle, at least I agree with a lot of the things that I think LeBron James really is a highly intelligent man. I really do think his heart's in the right place. I think he's a future owner in the NBA, and so when you throw that much stuff out there, you're going to take shit. Micah Parsons don't ever know anything he's effing talking about. That guy makes news once a week for saying something dumb. That's a dude who needs to shut the fuck up and tackle, which he hasn't done hardly at all this year. And look, his opinions are all dumb. LeBron's are not. This whole Bronny thing has gotten under his skin, and it's exposed him a little bit. But that's only because he's a daddy and he's protecting his kid, and that's somewhat understandable. Mike is just a dumbass. That's it.
Agreed.
It's true. That's it. He just is. That's all. That's it. All right, y'all keep them D-bags coming in. Maybe we'll make Jay Ribaldo promote. We'll give Jay Ribaldo the last word tonight. Jay'll think it's funny. We need some D-bags in here because we got the Bagtastic Voyage Championship that's going to begin.
I gotta nominate Micah. I gotta nominate Micah Parsons.
Oh,
Micah's a douche. Micah's a douche.
You're not the only one who's nominated Micah Parsons. I got like 16. I got a running list here. Where'd it go? D-bags. There you go. D-bags. Oh yeah. Micah's probably going to be in this year. I got to add everybody up. Y'all keep the D-bags coming in. Who you think should be the D-bag of the year? Send me a list. Send me one. Send me 35 recommendations. We're putting together the bracket. We're going to start this on. Let's start this on Monday. Start Monday.
I'm cool with that, dog. This your thing. I'm riding shot. I'm co-pilot.
Monday's my 50th birthday. I can scarcely think of a better way to celebrate my birthday Monday than to begin the D-bag tournament of the year. Let's just keep it. Let's just do it. We'll start the douchebags on Monday.
I can't. I'm not. It's something ain't sitting right with my spirit that you turn 50 on Monday and it was just like, oh well, whatever. I know you don't give a shit. I get that. And
I'm not a party man like I used to be.
We ain't got a party.
What do you want to do?
But you should say, I don't know, bro. You should say, like, getting old is a blessing.
At the auto show. I know, and I'm blessed. I'm at peace. I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay.
I also plan on living another 50 years. I'm only half done.
Shit. Well, the way you live your life, you could make it to 100.
As long as my wiener works, I'm good.
I'm out on that note. I'm out.
Thank you, Jay Ribaldo.
You ruined the moment. You ruined the moment.
Latest listing. Well, I'm serious. I'm serious. That house right there that Jay just listed up in Universal City, not in the SAISD. They want their own damn district up there. They don't want to be associated with. You want to get in a good school district? Look at the schools in Universal City. Those are good schools. And that house right there is a beautiful house, 2,400 plus square feet, 2.5 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, 2-story, beautiful house in the burbs, good schools, good neighborhood. For just $307,900. That same house right there in Travis County is at least $607,000, if not more. So hit up Jay Ribaldo if you need a real estate man. That's our guy, Jay Ribaldo, 210-887-1081, or you can email him directly, jribaldo@kw.com. His website's beautiful. It's ribaldo.com. And before we go, let me get this out of the way too. Shout out, we bag on airlines a lot. And it's deservedly so. So my kids are here, and thank you. I'm very happy about that. Got 2 early Christmas presents, 2 early birthday presents.
I got 4 kids to feed.
So they got to Austin last night, and problem was their mom decided to put them on an early flight to Austin, except their luggage was on the other flight to Austin. See what I'm saying? They had a flight to Austin, switched their flights but lost their luggage in transit because the luggage started off in Talara, Peru, then went on to an airplane in Lima, Peru, then went on to a plane in Atlanta, and then she switched the flight. So my kids got to Texas ahead of their luggage. And I didn't know about that. I found out later. I went to go pick them kids up, and I find out, oh, Daddy, we got our stuff's not here yet. Well, guys, I can't hang out all day in Austin wondering when your stuff's going to get here. So we went ahead and came all the way back to San Antonio this morning. I was going to drive my ass all the way back up to Austin, tomorrow to go get their stuff when I got to the Bergstrom Airport. But I got on the horn with Delta Airlines, talked about it, told them what happened, and they're no problem. They put the kids' luggage on a truck, and they drove it from Austin to the San Antonio Airport. Delta did. And so right now, when we hang up from this show, I'm going to go get in the car, and I'm going to run down to the airport and grab my kids' luggage. Delta made that happen for me. So as much as we bag on airlines, I'm good with Delta tonight, at least for tonight anyway. So I got to go get my kid. They ain't got no luggage. We had to go to Walmart. I had to get them a couple T-shirts. Now I got to go to the rest of their stuff. It's sitting in the baggage claim at the San Antonio airport waiting on them.
I saw Delta's also about to start serving Shake Shack burgers on some of their flights. So props for that. I like a good nice Shake Shack burger.
That's nice.
Shout out to AD. He's in the chat going back and forth. AD's in the chat going back and forth with JHNSB. AD, save your breath. JHNSB hates anybody that don't like Trump. This has nothing to do with LeBron. He don't give a shit about LeBron. He hates anybody who hates Trump. So he probably licks the booty of John Jones. So AD, don't go back and forth with him. He knows LeBron has done well for himself. LeBron talks shit about Trump. He's the ultimate MAGA head, and that's what that's about. So save your typing fingers, AD. That's deeper than rap. Go ahead, LG.
Big Sneeder's in here with 3 coffees.
What's up, Big Sneeder?
He says, "What up, fellas? Where's the rum?"
I don't know why I said that.
We gotta have rum specials.
Hey man, where's the rum?
We gotta have rum specials. How about that for December?
I don't even drink.
Hey, brother.
Rum.
Hey, D, how come you don't serve no rum, brother? We want rum next month. Come on, man.
Hey, Mike, did you hear from D's?
D's who?
D's nuts.
You fell for that? Oh, you did that on purpose. Oh shit!
All right, I'm tired, but I got to go to the airport now. Park, go get my kiddos' bags from Delta baggage.
Dog, go get it in the morning.
No, I gotta be in Floresville in the morning.
Oh shit! Okay, got you.
I got other things, which we'll get into here when the time is right. We're waiting for the right moment. But for people asking about my babies, they are here. And they're watching TV in their bedroom. Good times. All right, y'all. Love y'all hard. Thank you, everybody, that were a part of this one. We don't care who you voted for.
No.
LeBron's not an idiot. Micah Parsons is an idiot.
LeBron
is not.
We just want you to vote. We don't care who you vote for.
Oh, crap. All right. We're done. Thank you, Brandon. Thanks, everybody. I got to get some memes. All right, y'all. Love you hard. See y'all tomorrow.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.